Hello, welcome to Guru Helps. In this video, we are going to explain about the diagram in database and its components. We believe after watching this video, you will able to know about introduction of ER diagram, main symbols of ER diagram, main components of ER diagram, entities, attributes, and relationships. So let's start together. ER diagram stands for Entity Relationship Diagram, also known as ERD, is a diagram that displays the relationship between entity sets stored in a database. ER diagram will help to explain the logical structure of databases. It's very important model in database management. As you can see here, ER diagram is able on their basic concepts, and there are entities, attributions, and also the relationships. To understand better, you can see here is an example of a student. As given, a student is entity, name is attribute, and enrolled in is a relationship. So, what are the main symbols are in the ER diagram? What are the main symbols in ER diagram? Rectangles, ellipses, diamonds, lines, primary key, double ellipses. So in rectangles, the entity relationship between diagram symbol, and then the represents entity types. And ellipses symbol represents attributes. Diamonds, this symbol represent relationship types. And lines, it links attributes to entity types and entity types with other relation type or other relationship types. So, primary key attributes are underlined, and double ellipses represent multi-valued attributes. So, we can see here, the entity of a strong entity is only the single square box, and the weak entity is the double line square. Uh, I mean rectangular. So, that attribute also like a circle and oval page. And multi-valued attribute relationship. This one is relationship and also the weak relationship. So entity is anything in the enterprise that is to be represented in our database. It may be a physical thing or simply a fact about enterprise or an event that happens in real world. An entity can be place, person, object, event, or a concept which stores a data which stores data in the database. But one of the important thing is that to understand is every entity must have an attribute and a unique key. Every entity is made of some attributes which represent that entity. For example, here, a university may have some departments. All these departments employ various lecturers and offer several programs. Some courses make up each program. Students register in a particular program and enroll in various courses, as given here in the example. So a lecturer from the specific department takes an each course, and each lecturer teaches a various group of students. So this is how the relationship between attributes and entities. So in the next slide here, what is attributes? An attribute is a property or characteristic of an entity. An entity may contain any number of attributes. One of the attributes is considered as primary key. In entity relation model, attributes are represented and elliptical shape. For example, a student has attributes like name, age, roll number, and many more. In the diagram given here, a student has three different kinds of attributes. First one is roll number, you can see here, and second one is class, third one is age. So the roll number of the student is a primary key for this student entity, because once you know about the roll number of the particular student, you will identify uh, other relational database and other information here through the database. So this is very important in every database. So what is relationship in database? Relationship allow relational databases to split and store in different tables while linking disparate data types. So a relationship in the context of databases, it is a situation that exists between two relational database tables when one table has foreign key that references a primary key of other table. Relationships allow relational database to split and store data in different tables while linking disparate table or data items. For example, given here, a student has relationship between course through enrolled in. You, so guys, let's summarize what we learned in the PDU so far. ER model in DBMS stands for an entity and relationship model.